3, 2.
Hello everyone, I am Christina Jones.
I'm Maeye McNeil.
I'm Mbaya.
And I am Syrenity Davis.
And welcome to Sister.
It's Black History Month, everyone, and I just want to clap it up to all the Black excellence.
Showing out.
Yes.
Power to the people.
Yes. So February 16th was the release date of Black Panther.
Don't freeze.
I never freeze.
The revolution will not be televised.
And we came out in droves. We exceeded box office expectations.
Okay. I had my dashiki on.
Yes. I didn't get to see it yet, but I'm seeing it today. $5 movie Tuesday today.
And yes, I am. I'm going Tuesday as well.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yes.
What? It's $5. Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I'm also a movie.
Oh, yeah, it's $5.
I'm setting up a date.
It's a great movie. It's worth it.
Yes.
It's really
I
worth
just
it.
want to go where everybody was in there. I like to watch my movies and like.
That's how I feel. But we took our kids on like a little field trip.
Yeah.
For
We
my
should have took a
job.
school field trip.
We should have
Yeah.
if it was a real HBCU.
That's where a lot of the ticket sales are coming from. Churches, schools.
Yes, they're very. We sold out 3. We bought 3 theaters just for our group, and it was a great movie. And they have it in 3D.
A lot of artists were buying out like theaters in their hometowns, so everyone can come and watch it.
Yeah, it's worth
amazing.
it. I said if you want to go see it, go.
You got to. We came.
Yeah, you can't bootleg
Please
this
don't.
one. You cannot bootleg this one. If you're a lady and you like some good meat, you got
Oh, you
eye
got
candy.
Michael B. Jordan.
Okay.
Chadwick Boseman.
Oh, Lupita got something going on.
No, Lupita looks. You have to see her in the movie.
I'm saying though, like I've seen it even like on Instagram and
They got
stuff.
chemistry.
Yeah,
They probably
and I
spend too
love
much
it.
clothes.
I love it.
You know, proximity together. I was like, oh, hey girl, what's up? But
I just
no,
feel
it's
like
really good.
it's a great time for blacks in TV and cinema. You guys watch Insecure,
Yes,
Blackish,
of course. Yes, all that.
Grownish?
All that, bro. I feel like you look like
It's a
y'all.
good interpretation. It's a good interpretation of where we are now as Black
Yeah,
people.
and I think Grownish, I like that. I feel like that's something we really need, especially while we're in school.
Exactly.
Like, it's so relatable. Like,
It's cute.
yes.
It's really cute. Like the stuff that she's been through. I
She's
feel
like,
like
dang girl, I've been there.
Exactly. My mom was like, I wish they would have had this when I was in school. I said, girl, you was in school at 85. Y'all was not doing it.
I
But
think,
it's fun.
Yeah, Grownish is like a different world. Of
Yeah,
black
but it's just like,
And it shows like the evolution
Yes.
of Black people. That's the best part.
Yeah, it's good.
colleges.
But Insecure is good as well. Catch up. Y'all gotta watch it because
shout out to Issa Period. She's
Okay,
doing so much.
she's
Like,
making money,
She's one of those
too.
people that like she got to a platform and then from there she like
Just
Shout
climbing
out.
up, going
Yeah.
up.
like now she's producing her own stuff. She's trying to put other people on. Like it's so good to see
Issa,
us helping
yeah.
each other finally.
And then she put her day ones on.
Yeah.
You know, she was like really
She gonna take
good
them
about
with
that.
them.
Exactly, and that's what she's supposed to do.
So you
Black
have
women
Issa
helping
Rae.
black women.
Definitely. You have Issa Rae creating her own stuff. You have Donald Glover, also known as Childish Gambino.
Yes, in Atlanta.
You have Spike Lee with She's Gotta Have It. And what is it? Dear White People?
Yes, dear white people
Yes,
with
I'm
Logan
ready for them
Browning.
to come back.
Me too.
Where is season 2?
Yeah, dear white people really was good.
Yeah.
And I like Logan ever since she was one of the Rats in the Rats movie. So then I used to watch her Meet the Brown.
Yes,
and
I
then
love
Hit the
her
Floor.
Meet the
Now they
Brown.
really need to bring Hit the Floor back.
What happened
They
to
said
that show?
they said if you're in a new season, Tiana Taylor is supposed to be a new dancer. And I said, Tiana comes on this show.
That's believable because that girl can dance her behind.
She can.
She should have been on that show.
Yeah. But I think now we're coming out with more like the word that other people are going to use to say is controversial. But we're coming out with way more movies and TV shows that push the envelope. Even though this is not like a African American movie, but it's a movie coming out called Love, Simon. And it's about him being gay and his friends and his family don't know. He's like feel like he's living a lie. And I just feel like it's time for things like that. It's time for us to see other things other than just like, oh well, we're the angry black woman or whatever. But to see a woman, especially like have her own, I feel like that's just great.
Yeah, exuding excellence for the month of February,
Oh yeah.
all throughout the year of 2018.
For the culture 2018.
Yeah.
Breaking boundaries.
2018.
2017 was the year of the woman, if you ask
Yeah.
me. Like I said last time, black women are in the top percentile of entrepreneurs. We're coming up, we're selling eyelashes, hair, oils, body scrubs.
Okay.
We entrepreneur everywhere.
Say it again.
We have to keep it going.
And since black women especially are, put on this high standard of this, like, exuding excellence, doing bomb things, making boss moves. What about, like, these guys, as millennials, as HBCU students, I feel like, especially me, I'm single like the last Pringle. Like, Valentine's Day, I spend it with my mama because, I just feel like the quality of guys, they're not really up to par.
And then people look at you like your standards are too high, but no,
They just too low.
Let me say this. There are some women out here whose standards are a little too high. Well, let me not say standards. Let me say their expectations.
Yes,
Because
that's the
I feel like
okay,
what
that's a
we
better
tend to
word.
forget sometimes, men are performance based. So you have to let them know, okay, you're doing a good job at this. You're not doing a good job at this. So I feel like once you know yourself and you can be real with yourself and be alone by yourself, and not be alone as in, oh, nobody wants to talk to me. Like, alone as in, I'm by myself and I'm doing well.
Yes.
So once you can actually do that is when you can actually, like, being alone is to me, it's a very peaceful thing.
Yes.
But it's just like, I feel like we associate being alone with being lonely, and it's different.
Exactly.
So I feel like once you can accept that, and be in that space to be good, that's when, if somebody does come along, you'll be more receptive. And I also feel like, not only in our generation, but I feel like especially on HBCU campuses, I feel like everybody wants to be on Front Street all the time. Like, you always gotta, you don't
have to have the
Instagram don't
shine.
need to know everything that's going on with you. So just like when you are in those relationships or talking to somebody, all this, that, and the third, everybody, we don't gotta know everything y'all doing. Like, it's okay. I'm not saying, be somebody's secret, but I am saying, like, yeah. And then I also think, look, one last thing on this from me is just that I feel like as far as relationships go in general, especially while we're in college, I mean, first of all, these are supposed to be the best years of our life, okay? So if you're in a situationship, relationship, whatever, and it doesn't work out, so be it. Like, come on. God bless the 20-somethings. Like, you got time. Like, we're young. You don't have to stress it. And I feel like women come into college with expectations that you gotta marry somebody, you gotta look for a husband. Girl, you need to be looking for a degree. Like, this is why we're here. Like, let's get it together. I'm not saying it's okay, to date and all that good stuff. That's cool. But, make sure you stay focused. And then I also think that we neglect the fact that foundations matter, because quicksand is solid for a moment too, but then when the pressure gets too much, it starts to sink. So I feel like if you can start, to get those foundations together with another person, that's when, like, your relationship can actually go somewhere. But it's just, I feel like we don't focus enough on the foundation of things because you're too worried about, I just don't want to be by myself.
Yeah.
And a quick little share to go off of that, like, even for me coming into college, like, in high school, I always had that one boyfriend. Like, I dated him all through college. In high school, and then when we broke up and I got to college, I didn't know how to be alone. So even meeting new guys, I wasn't receiving them the way I should have been receiving guys. And it was more so like I was like, oh my God, someone guide me through this. And then finally now I'm like, no, Anna, you don't need a man there. Yes, and I had to take that time and be like, it's okay to be alone, and that's your happy place. And then, yes, once you learn what you are willing to tolerate and what you're not, you will never go back to that. And if you do go back, you're like, oh no, stop it here, keep moving.
I think as millennials, we're so into, like, intense, like, your immediate gratification instead of that delayed type of gratification. And, back in the day, I wanted me a Lorenz Tate, a Morris Chestnut.
Okay, first of all, Lorenz Tate is still fine.
I know, he's still
Put
fine.
that out there.
He was on power. I said,
Still fine, he's still
But
fine.
I just feel like, I don't know. I'm, like, focusing on myself is my best option. Because focusing on a guy, they can't really do that, that much for me, so.
But I don't know if y'all read the Bible, didn't mean to cut you off. But Ruth, she was gleaning in the field. She was doing her work when Boaz found her. So sometimes you gotta get rid of that bozo so you can get your Boaz. Okay. I just wanted to be known that Ruth was working when Boaz saw her. So when you're working on yourself, doing the work, you might get you a Boaz.
And then they find you when you least expect it. When you least expect it, you get that good one, and you're just like, God, thank you.
I just feel like, gosh darn it, I kind of forgot. Let me see. I didn't have 2 points. I'm going to say the first point. Hold on a second. But yeah, back to social media thing. I don't have my significant other on any social media. I mean, we do have Snapchat. We do have each other on Snapchat, but that's just for communication purposes only because, he gets deployed a lot. He's in the field a lot, and if it doesn't work, we have to talk on this, So we don't have each other on Instagram, Facebook, none of that. Now I can go to his pages because they're not private, but I choose not to because I feel like I just feel like it opens your relationship up to more issues.
Right.
Why you like our picture?
Oh
Why
my
you
God.
comment? Girl, what is Instagram for?
Can't lie. I did it before.
Like, I just feel like, what is it there for?
It's
Like,
not
Instagram is a whole social media site for you to like, respond, talk to. Now, if you slide somebody DMs, they don't have to block you.
That's
But
different.
if you liking somebody's pictures, like, it's like whatever. And half the time, he'll be like,
They just be scrolling.
yeah.
Liking everything.
And half the time, he'll
Cause I
be
do
like,
that
look
as
at-
well.
yeah, and he'll just be liking. Half the time, he just be like, look at this. And he don't follow nothing on Instagram except for twerk pages. I don't know what's wrong with him. I think it's just a guy thing. So I just be like, whatever, that's just stupid and retarded. But at the end of the day, I don't know, I kind of feel like, this is what I want to say. Men, I want to call them boys, even though some of them are. Males, I'll put it that way. Males are supposed to be an additive to who you are. They're not supposed to define who you are. They're supposed to be in addition to who you are. So if I'm already a strong woman by myself, I need a strong person over here on my side to be an additive. Somebody to help me like reach new heights. If I tell him, hey, I want to do this, he always checks me like, Maeye, now you didn't do this. You said you wanted to lose weight and now you walk around here playing. So now that he's like, gone for an example, he's the boy right now or whatever. But we have a competition to see who can lose the most weight. I'm kind of behind because he done lost like 15 pounds and I lost like 10. But I just feel like that's good. Somebody that'll push me. And I also had to get to a point where I had to feel like, okay, I don't need nobody to make me happy. So once I got to the point where I was by myself and I was enjoying myself, here he come waddling his little behind on up in here. And I'm like, looking at God like, are you playing with me? Like, it's no way that this man can be this nice, this caring, this giving, this loving, and he doesn't even know me like that already. The day I met him, he was having my back, and I didn't even know him. So I do feel like sometimes they do come when you least expect it, and I just feel like you shouldn't lose yourself in anybody, a friend, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a homegirl, a homeboy. I feel like you just shouldn't lose yourself, and I did. I lost myself in him. My whole being was about him. So now that he's gone, I just like spent time for myself and I just got myself back. And it makes you guys better as a couple. It really does make you better. So I just feel like instead of trying to feel like, oh, I need this man to validate me or I don't know my worth, or it's just comforting to have somebody sit there and talk to you. You should look at them as an additive and not a...
You're everything.
Yeah.
On that note, sorry.
Oh, no, you-
Sorry. On that note, like moving past like the dating, as African American women attending the illustrious Fayetteville State University, we're gonna get degrees, speaking it into fruition, so it definitely happens. Do you think your bachelor degree from a HBCU holds weight now, 21st century?
No.
No.
Well, I don't think
I think mine
I don't think it really
Not the
pertains
same.
specifically to HBCU.
Okay.
But I do think nowadays you have to have something greater than a bachelor's degree.
Of course.
Because I know a lot of people who have graduated both undergrad and grad school and who are working at McDonald's, you know? So it's just like, you really have to make sure you get those internships or those volunteer hours and stuff like that. That's really, because there's a lot of people who don't have the degree, but they have the experience.
Exactly.
So that's why I feel like to a certain extent that a degree is, it's expendable. But it still is definitely necessary, but you definitely need something. Depending on what field you're going into, if you don't have the experience, you have to have something over a bachelor's degree. Like, you have to.
Yeah, even last semester, I remember the school that I was working for, and the principal, she was an African American Black woman. She told me, she said, sweetie, you're amazing, but I need you to have more than 2 degrees under that belt to make it up here. And she was talking to me like through all the steps. It's hard. It's no joke, especially still, like, it's the 20th century, but people are still having to prove themselves. Like, you have to prove yourself. Even for like my brother-in-law, he works at Intel in California, but they did not look at his application until he received his PhD. It's people that work in Intel and they have a bachelor degree, but they're Caucasian and get more money than him. But they did not pick up his application until he received his PhD.
And I feel like that's sad. I think that's very sad. I just, I don't know. I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know, I just feel like just because, I don't know he doesn't have any melanin, doesn't make him better than I am. I mean, and then I just also feel like they make it purposely unfair for us. Now, my field, I knew what I was signing up for. I'm a psychology major. I knew I was signing up to go get my doctorate degree. I knew that's what I wanted to do. I want to become a doctor so I can counsel all the people like me that need help. But I don't know. I just feel like that's unfair, and I feel like they'd be like, okay, well, you need this degree and that degree, and also you need 15 years of experience.
Right.
And I'm like, 15 years of experience? 15 years ago, I was 5. I had to do math. I was like, where am I getting this experience from? Like hanging out with my friends in the sandbox? Like, I really don't understand that. Like, I feel like you're doing it to me on purpose. Like, it's like you naming a little carrot in front of my face and you say, you're not good enough, not good enough. And then when I finally get good enough to get the carrot, I don't even want the darn thing no more. Exactly. I'm 35 years old with 2 children and a husband, and I need to be focused on my kids, and now I can't focus on myself. But then at the same time, you're going to shame me because I'm going to take care of myself, and I mean my kids, and I'm going to put myself on the back burner. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. It's like,
I mean, experience is gonna be, you need that period. I don't care what field you in, what you want to do. I can't stress that enough. Get those internships, even if you got to work for free for a semester, year, whatever it is. Those experience hours count so much. Like I know, like my